How's it going, everybody? This is the Erroneous One with a new Kingdom Hearts Union Cross video. So today I'm coming to you guys with the promised free-to-play setup, or free-to-play slash casual-play setup, however you want to phrase this for the most part, for the last two quests. The last two quests seem to be the hardest ones, and if this setup can pretty much beat these last two quests for you, then you can handle all the other ones behind it fairly easily for the most part. So yeah, this is what we're gonna do right here. So the Duel Durandal. Duel Durandal. This dude is the single most... This is the guy that's going to stop you primarily... Yeah, cat. This is the guy that's going to stop you in your tracks for the most part going through these missions, and more importantly, completing them within 2 turns. So I wanted to make a free-to-play slash casual play setup that would beat this within 2 turns. I want to do my best to help you guys achieve the objectives, all of them. You know, not just be able to beat it and go on to the next one, which is always nice, but, you know, I want you guys to be able to beat this quest. So this is what I came up with to do this. This guy is very tricky, though. The fact that his counter isn't so much of a problem, actually. That's not the really issue. He has a 4-gauge counter over his head, so he'll hit you within 4 turns. It's the fact that he paralyzes you. That's the down part there. That's the bad part. And it's pretty brutal in that regard. So this is what I'm coming in here with to utilize this. Now, I do say again that this is a free-to-play slash casual-play setup, and I'll explain how this is all going to be used, because I'm sure you guys are already looking at that Mickey and Minnie and going like, that's not fair, or I don't have that, or bear with me. Let me explain this real quick. So I'm gonna come here with my illustrated Kairi. She is fully gilded. She has SP Tech Gauge 1 on her, and she has Max Gauge +2 and extra attack power. Here's the deal with this one, though. I am not going to use her extra attack power. I'm only going to activate her once for the ×3 general buff, and that's going to be it. Her main goal in here for me was the extra gauges +2. I felt like I needed a few extra gauges just to have everything going comfortably in the setup, even with Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kairi there as well. So that's why she's here. She is here because she has 1,000 chips on her already for defense, and she has the max gauges +2. I'm not going to activate her twice, just the once. So just bear in mind that. Kairi here, again, mine is max gilded, yours does not need to be gilded. It doesn't matter that yours is gilded or not. That's not a concern for you guys. So long as you have a single copy of her, which quite a few players now have a single copy of her, that's all you need. To debuff the enemy, to buff yourself, to heal yourself, and also to restore gauges. That's the most important thing in this regard, is she is your gauge restorer. I highly recommend having a second chance on her, because I feel that defense boost 3s can be kind of iffy for the most part, but if you guys have a defense boost 3 on her, and also with the last medal in my setup here, I think you guys are going to be okay. You should be fine. You should be more than adequate. No big deal. So, she's here for, again, the SP gauge restoring, and then the buff and debuff. So, and I feel comfortable using her, like I said, because quite a few players have her. The majority of players, well, yeah, I mean, I'll go with like the majority of players are going to have a copy of Illustrated Kairi at bare minimum now, after the events of the anniversary quest, or anniversary banner. So, she's there. Now, Mickey and Minnie, this is the one that's a little tricky. Mine is gilded, and mine has process resist +20. Initially, I was going to go in there with my illustrated Ansem for the general debuff. And I'm a little better using Mickey and Minnie because it wasn't totally impossible to get perhaps one copy of this one. Again, the main goal with this medal for me is not that it is gilded. I don't care that it's gilded, honestly, in this case. I care only for the fact that you need to have one copy of this. So if you have one copy of this, even if it's gilded or not, you're going to be good to go. If you have a copy, this medal right here can be replaced by Illustrated Ansem, though, if you have Illustrated Ansem as well. Both of them do the same thing. They are -2 general defense downs for 1 turn. All I was looking for was a way to debuff the enemy while still giving me some kind of positive status on going through this Duel Durandal boss. So, the main reason why I wanted to use this one, though, on top of that, too, was because it did have process resist 20%. Of all the times, you know, you want a process resist, this is one of those times when you actually are kind of happy to have that particular trait on your medal. So, there's that. That's what it's there for primarily. It's there for its skill to knock down the defense by 2. And for the process resistance. If you guys do not have this one, that is okay. You guys can put there any other debuff medal that will help your main damage dealer, which is going to be, in this case, Maleficent B. This is my Maleficent B. She has a strength plus 1,000 on her. This was a free event medal to farm. Hopefully you guys are able to get her gilded, and get the boosted one. So she was boosted. She has 1,000 chips on her already, and on top of that, she has the extra 1,000 from the trait. So she is dealing over. Her attack strength is over 10,000, which is amazing. And I also put a attack boost 4 on her as well, just to increase that damage. So she should be good for that. It is a 5 cost. That's why I also wanted to utilize the Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kairi to help with that one as well. And then also the SP Gauge Plus on the Kairi, on the Illustrated Kairi, the power version. But anything you have that can boost her is going to be a good thing in this case. It doesn't matter what it's going to be. As an example, if you had access to like to any kind of buffer, Illustrated Terra, HD Ursula, World of Chaos, Moana, actually. Moana would work really well there too. You could take off the Mickey and Minnie and you guys could put Moana in there just to beef up your Maleficent so she hits even harder. That's an option too. Anything you guys can do to buff yourself further or to debuff the enemy when Maleficent hits. That's going to be the main goal in this one. Aside from Pluto. Pluto B is also from the high score challenge with the Mickey and Minnie. Pluto B was much easier to get a hold of from a majority of players to have. Again, mine is guilted. It doesn't matter that mine is guilted. He's not going to deal that much damage to really make a difference. His goal there is his defense boost 3 and the fact that he raises your power base defense by 2 tiers for 1 turn. He is there to keep you alive from the duel to Randolph killing you outright. Second chance is nice and all, but this guy is your insurance policy. This guy is what's going to keep you alive for the extra turn you're going to need. So, hope you guys have this one. If you guys do not have this one, unfortunately, then you guys can throw in Young Kairi is the option to throw inside this one as well too. Cinderella and Jack from the high score before that is also a option to throw in there too. Basically, anything that's going to help you increase your defense so you can survive the hits, or even to decrease the Durandal's strength so it won't hit you as hard. So things like Jasmine or Flotsam and Jetsam, any of those medals that will debuff the enemy's strength is also going to help you out too as well. I prefer to increase my defense overall because it seems to work out better. So this is why I'm using this. So Pluto B is going to be your MVP in terms of keeping you alive for the turn. He's also going to be the MVP for Quest 13, which involves the surviving the Iron Giant, and we'll go into that one after this one too as well. So this is what we're going to go in there with. This is what I'm using for my setup. This is why I'm using my setup. But again, everything in here is interchangeable depending on what you guys have. Mickey and Minnie can come out for any kind of debuff on the enemy or buff from Maleficent B. Pluto can be taken out there as well too. Pluto can come out there, and you can again put Young Kairi in there. You guys can put Cinderella and Jack in there. There are other options. Like I said, I put him in there because he was pretty easy to get for pretty much everybody in the high score challenge to have at least a copy of him. All you need is a copy of him. He does not need to be guilted. None of these medals need to be guilted except for your Maleficent B. That one does need to be guilted. That's your damage dealer. Other than that, it doesn't matter if they're guilted or not. So this is my idea. This is my basic setup idea. Those are options for you guys to play around with and change out. For my ally medal, though, I am going to borrow Jason's Ursula here. It does have a AB3 Max plus Lux Plus on it, and it also has a ground enemy defense minus 60%. So this thing does deal quite a bit of damage to the duel to Randall, as well as my Maleficent. So here we go, guys. That's what we're going to go in here with. This battle is also going to be RNG based for the most part. It's going to depend upon if paralysis hits you or not, and you might as well count on the fact that it is going to hit you. But more importantly, how many turns will it knock out of you? Like how many times will it make you skip a move if it does go off? That's going to be an issue too. So, alright, so here we go. So, Kairi. So again, activating her just one time, tapping now. So I only have a ×3 strength. Like that, and activating my Mickey and Minnie. Oh, right, I did put attack boost 4 on Mickey and Minnie as well, just for that. So I am paralyzed. Hopefully I can do this. Alright, she does go through, which is awesome. We're going to have her go. She does not proc, unfortunately. That's bad, but we can get around that. Pluto did not proc. Unfortunately, he got skipped over. That's very bad. I am going to activate my Nova here just to deal more damage, and I am going to activate now Ursula, and she will deal some good damage as well. Hopefully make up for the lack of the Pluto. Alright, still with health bars. Hopefully I'll be okay. Okay, yeah, defense boost helps me out there. Now, I'm going to activate Kyrie again, but he is going to activate him again. So we're going to put it at 0, so he will do his automatic attack, which is going to paralyze me. Oh, I didn't get paralyzed. Awesome. This is a good run for me. So this is, again, this is totally RNG based, guys. Totally RNG based. So I'm going to tap that, activate Kyrie, activate Mickey and Minnie. And now we're going to activate Maleficent. She does not, again, does not proc, unfortunately. So I need Ursula to go off in order to finish this. Okay. That's not good. We are paralyzed. So we are, I'm going to activate Pluto just to get damage in there. Not a lot, but 1. Well, okay, Ursula didn't proc, so that's bad. So now we are outside of the 2-turn thing, so we're going to redo this. So again, this is going to be RNG based, guys. It's going to depend upon what goes off and what paralysis hits you on. Eventually this one... Ooh, I lost an Omega. Crap. It isn't depend upon how the paralysis turns hit you. But it is beatable. The setup can beat it. I did test it out, and it did get the job done. Alright, so take that back again. Well, alright, so round again. We'll keep on doing this. Alright, tapping there now. Having Kyrie come out. And then now we're going to have Mickey and Minnie. Alright, and he paralyzes me. Alright, Maleficent. Man, she is not proccing at all. That's not good. Oh, and that was not good either. Pluto again got skipped over, unfortunately. Hopefully Ursula does not. Okay. Ursula got skipped over too, so I can't beat this guy now within 2 turns because Ursula got killed. Oh, second chance. I'm going to keep on going with this round then because second chance went off, and second chance does not count as a turn. Alright, come on, Maleficent, come on. Alright, she procs this time. Much better damage, 60,000 per hit. 5 hits. Pluto did not go off, which is kind of bad, but it's okay. We can get over that one. Alright, so now here's a double whammy. He's going to get his attack just for the counter down, and now he'll get his attack, which keeps me alive. Defense boost 3, kept me alive. So that was a turn. So that one thing counted as 1 turn. So second chance saved me in that regard. And I'm not paralyzed now, so I am going to beat him out right here. I think. It depends on if Ursula or Maleficent. If either one of those can go off. Oh, never mind. Okay, that was it, guys. That was the goal right there. I just completed it. Now, granted, second chance had to come through and help me out there, but that did get me through it, and that would complete the objectives. Because again, second chance does not count as a second turn going off. It counts as still the first turn. So I got very lucky there. I'm gonna try it one more time with you guys because I want you guys to see this working without second chance being utilized like that. I mean, it's there for a reason. Second chance is there for a reason, obviously, but I would just feel better if I'm able to do this for you guys without second chance being the determining factor in this regard. Take it back real quick. So, okay, so here we go again. All right, once tap, Kyrie. Take away some defense. How bad is it going to be? I am paralyzed. Hopefully Maleficent, please, please, please. She is there, good. Will she proc? She does proc, even better. Alright, Nova. Pluto. Come on, Ursula. Alright, I got good. So this is, again, this is the RNG runner here for me, guys. Everything was able to go off. I wasn't skipping any turns. So, but now his turn. Whew. So defense boost 3 is needed, and also Pluto's needed there too. If I hadn't had Pluto gone off, I might not have survived. On top of that too, guys, I am not paralyzed, so I'm definitely going to more than likely win this round, depending on if I can get or I'm gonna complete the objectives, depending on whether or not Maleficent and Ursula can go off. Let's find out. Did not proc, unfortunately, but All right, here's a hope. Please. All right, yeah, I got it. So there's the RNG run, guys. That was the RNG run. Like I said, this does happen. But that'll do it. And I tested. I should. God, you know what? I think I should have done out the Nova. I did test it without the Nova, and I did beat it without the Nova as well. The Nova is just an insurance policy in that regard. It's capable of being done without the Nova because the Ursula was dealing enough damage that second go around to knock it out and to compensate for lack of Nova. I just got ahead of myself and kept on going, unfortunately. I didn't think of that, unfortunately. My bad. But that's it, guys. That's the dual to Randall. This is my setup for the dual to Randall. And again, I gave you guys ideas on how you guys can move around with it to change it to suit your needs, to suit what you guys have. There are other options for it that can be worked out as well, too. But that's a good setup guide, I think, for it. And I think it will help you guys out and work just fine. I mean, I think it'll be great. So, the Iron Giant is, I mean, he's, oddly enough, guys, he is super easy in comparison to the dual to Randall. This guy is much simpler. For this setup, I had pretty much the same thing, only I utilized Pluto B is where Mickey and Minnie were, and over there where Pluto is, I had my Cinderella and Jock. Cinderella and Jock are interesting little guys right here. Let me show you guys real quick. Wrong one. There we go. So Cinderella and Jock are, yeah, they're green. They're down here. Come on, guys, where are you at? There you are. So mine is Gilted. Again, you don't need yours Gilted. A single copy of her will do. But she raises the defensive attributes by 1 tier for 2 turns, and she also slightly recovers HP. In her case, I have a defense plus 2,000 on her, which, you know, I would prefer double cast, but this works just as well in this case. I don't even have her fully leveled, but I threw her in there along with Pluto B, and that will keep you alive. Straight up, those two things will absolutely keep you alive. She is a forge cost, so she's a bit more expensive, which is why, again, Kingdom Hearts 2 Illustrated Kairi, or Tyri as she's commonly called, is needed for SP management, and that's why. Also, I had the Power Illustrated Kairi for the SP gauge plus 2 to help me keep gauges up. But you guys just keep on running that event with her, and you guys are going to be good to go. I'm not going to shut one on because, again, it takes a little time, and, you know, I think the video's gone on long enough as it stands. That's it. Just make sure that you have both her go off and Pluto B go off. If you guys don't have access to one of those, then another option, again, would be Young Kairi. And Young Kairi is down here somewhere. There she is. Young Kairi. Again, Young Kairi was a free event medal, guys. I don't have mine daled out yet. I need to get it done eventually, considering I do use her in quite a few of my setups. I also need to probably put like a defense boost on her more than likely as well. I forget why I had the attack boost 2 on her, but she doesn't have any traits on her, unfortunately. But fine the way she is. But she raises the strength and defense of all attributes by 1 tier for 1 turn. So not only does she buff you, she also buffs your strength too. So you get kind of a 2-for-1 kind of deal going there. And it's also 3 costs as opposed to a 4 cost like Cinderella and Jack. But you can interchange either one of those medals with her, and that will keep you alive throughout the Iron Giant. I was using the Move of Glory in that regard too as well. So when you guys are going in here with this setup right here, you guys can, your Move of Glory should be your main damage dealer right there. Again, Maleficent B was my main damage dealer against these guys. And that worked out really, really well. Again, I beat them also too with without using the double cast on Kairi. So I went into both those missions with only a ×3 strength. So I mean, it's just, well, you know, I guess I can. I mean, yeah, I guess I'll run it for you guys. Why not? Now that I think on it, I can run it. Put you out of here. I need to go back over here and go into speed. Well, actually, no, I'm going to use power. Because I actually have my other, my other Cinderella, my SP Cinderella ready to go. Again, you guys do not have to use SP Cinderella like I'm about to. She is just here for me because it's a little less gauge costly. And she also has a sleep resistance plus 20 and a defense plus 2,000 on her. Not a good guilt rate on her, but again, you don't need her guilted. You guys can also, again, Cinderella and Jack is the other option. This one is fine. It doesn't matter. I just like the fact that it matches the multiplier. That's all. But again, you don't have to use her. Cinderella and Jack is more than adequate to be used for this one. You guys be more than fine using Cinderella and Jack for this one. So that's be fine for you guys to go through. I will show you guys the quest real quick. Because why not, right? If we're going to do this, let's do it right. Events here. So that one, again, we're going to borrow Jason's Ursula. Mr. Iron Giant, so get those there. Okay, here we go. And tap, and you can go off. And I don't think you're gonna live, so tap and first, or lives does not. Oh, she does not proc. Unfortunately, that was not good. I should have had Pluto go off. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to have. Well, yeah, I should have Pluto go off for sure. Oh, tapping here anyway, because we like to live dangerously. Yeah, see, Ursula takes care of a lot of things for you guys. Having a friend Ursula is a good thing in life. Here's the elk. Defense boost 3, guys, is your hero there. So a defense boost 3 or second chance will save your guys' life. Again, I have defense boost 3 on both Cinderella and SP Cinderella and on Pluto B. So that's what saved me that time. So we are going to tap here. You are going to go off. I am going to activate Pluto B now because, again, there's no time requirement on this one. It's just that you beat it within X turns, so you're fine. She does activate, which is amazing. I don't think I need to activate Cinderella and SP Cinderella, so I'm not going to. So tap there. And we are not going to activate Ursula. Did Ursula not proc? I thought she had... Yeah, she had 83 max on it. I guess maybe it's not fully level or something. Huh. Okay, well, again, I barely survived that hit even with the other one, so I probably should have used SP Cinderella because I wanted to save a little bit of gauge, but... Oh, well. Alright, so now we're going to activate this Kyrie there. I will activate Pluto because I'm not sure if I'm going to survive. Ursula can go off. Ursula does not proc, so that's not the best of things in the world for me. I'm gonna activate Cinderella because I'm not sure if I'm gonna survive the hit again. And now she procs. Okay, good. Man, this guy's, I forgot how strong this guy is. Like I said, in conjunction with SP Cinderella and with Pluto B, this guy is not gonna kill you. It's just an endurance game at this point. I'm not sure I can kill him, so we're gonna have to do that. And there we go. Alright, that takes care of him. Alright, so here we go. Here's the Iron Giant. All 93 health bars of him. So again, you guys can do this without your Nova. That's just fine. No big deal. I am not going to, I'm going to use my Nova though right now. Well, after I do this anyway. There we go. I'm going to use my Nova just because I can on it and have it go by a little faster. Nova's just there to help you guys out, get a little more damage in. It's not necessary to have it go through. It just helps the mission go by a little quicker than what otherwise would. Because as you can see, this dude has a lot of health, and I am already kind of running low on SP, so I need to be a little careful now. Again, defense boost 3 health, but defense boost 3 didn't have to proc because I had a times 3 strength. And again, if you guys have a double cast buffer, you guys are going to go this a lot faster because you guys have a times 6 strength as opposed to only a times 3. And that will obviously help you guys defeat everything quicker. Alright, so... yeah, I wish if Ursula was proccing, it'd go a little faster for me, but... so because of that, I am going to tap here and not use Cinderella. It's probably going to be a risk, but it's a risk I'm going to take. Having Ursula go off. Alright. Tap. Tap. If you guys have any kind of SP restore as well, that probably help you guys out quite a bit as well. Pluto will go off to make sure I do stay alive. Ursula will go off. Man, Ursula did not, I don't think Ursula procced one time so far this entire event. Against the Iron Giant anyway. Alright, 14. Tap in there. Tap, tap, tap. Yeah, you will go off for sure. That's when you're not going off. Yeah, Ursula. Will Ursula proc this time, maybe? Well, will she... do I want her going off? Because she can deal... yeah. Please proc? Alright, you finally proc. Sweet. And my Ursula still does more damage than that. Okay, so that's a note. So tap here. I am gonna run the risk, guys. I'm gonna run Ursula. I think Ursula might be able to finish him off here. Maybe. Yeah, good. Okay, there we go. So you can see that was just a longer battle. It is again just a matter of endurance. If you guys have any kind of extra SP gauges or restores on there too, it probably help you guys out. I chose to go the defense boost 3 route on SP Cinderella and on Pluto B. I probably could have put an AP on my Cinderella and Jock, and that would have helped out a lot more too as well. But that's the event, guys. That's it right there. Just follow the steps for the 2 quests there, and I think you guys are gonna get past this just fine. But with that being said, obviously I have all of them completed, so we are in the middle of a guilting campaign. So I'm gonna go ahead and go guilt Laxeus. Let's see what I get for Mr. Laxeus B. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There he is. So on this one, so far as I want to keep, I do have a ground enemy defense minus 60%, and I do like that quite a bit, so hopefully that will stay. This one only got a defense plus 2,000, so no big deal. So we're going to roll right here and see what the last trait is going to give us and what our initial guilt is going to give us. So unlock you. Throw you in there. And there we go. Let's see. Hoping for good. Hoping for in the 90s. 86. Okay. That's not terrible. I'm okay with 86. Not the best in the world, but not the worst in the world either. I don't think I've ever rolled a 90 plus on any of the event medals for the Organization 13 event so far. So, but alright. Alright, not too bad. So let's see what the last trait's going to be then. Max HP, yeah. So we're going to keep our enemy ground defense minus 60. I do like that one quite a bit, so I'm actually pretty happy with that. So it'd be pretty good. Let's get you maxed out. No, we don't need you. We could use EXP, though. No. Stop being stubborn. There we go. There we go. Alright guys, so here's the deal with this dude. He inflicts more damage the higher the slot number, which means the last slot will be the best one to use him, slot 5. He has a 4.71 multiplier. So at 100% guilt, he is going to have a little over a 9, what's going to be like 9.2, roughly thereabouts, a 9.2 multiplier there. With just guilt and multiplier alone, not factoring in his strength or anything. That's a very high multiplier, guys. This guy is going to deal quite a bit of damage. I think he's going to be a very good metal going through. Much like a Zaldin B is good for a lot of things, I think he will be too. He will not be a high score challenge metal because he deals 11 hits, so that's a bit much in regards to that one. But I have seen this guy max guilted with a AP3 max on him, dealing almost 1,000,000 damage when he's buffed up. And by buffed up, I mean he had times 6 general strength up, times 6 power strength up, and I think it was like times 3 power defense down, I want to say, something like that. But he was pretty tanky and ready to go. So he could definitely be a good raid metal. That's a really good idea for him as well. And also against some things like dark sides and such, probably really good for him too. So I'm quite fond of him. I'm probably going to use him quite a bit for my free-to-play setups, more than likely. Because, again, I'm hoping that you guys are able to get this guy with the ideas I gave you, so I feel safe using him for free-to-play setups. But yeah, those are my ideas, guys. This is it. I hope this video will help you guys out. Getting past this, if you guys have any questions, leave me some comments down below, and I'll try to answer them as best as possible. Yeah, good luck, guys. I hope this helps. I mean, that's what made it, just to help everybody out. So I hope it does what it can for a bunch of players. Other than that, you guys have a great day. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.